Did you? Is your dead dead? It is.
That is enough. There is no escape for you. Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow. You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father. No. You are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
Oh, he actually did it. He actually killed his dad.
Send a runner to House Menya and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy. At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parents' life.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going. No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Ire, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings on the matter.
No, S rank, 4% damage. Is that the bowl I got?
I'll use this strength to perform mighty deeds.
Is that like a secret weapon I got? Not a relic, but a secret weapon?
For the fate of Bodlin.
Good. 2 on defense, 1 on resist, 1 on strength. Perfect.
Battle does have its benefits.
You know what? 5 stats up, no magic. That's fine, I guess. I'll take it.
I'm getting better.
Ooh, you got 2 on magic though. Okay.
War feeds my body and mind.
Alright, speed, luck, and strength. Good. Edelgard? Ferdinand.
The future
Edelgard,
belongs
alright.
to me, no matter the sacrifice.
What is this thing? Secret weapon until request of index boosts all healing effect. The reader bears the matching crest. You have 2 things that can be unlocked, and I can probably give you to Shaz if I really want to. Alright.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Western. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be alright? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea. I have moved on.
It's funny though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't. I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know? I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garrett Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Ire to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless their aim is simply to prevent the war from ending by any means possible.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Ire, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Cronia, and Talus. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But, oh well.
Oh well, is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you.
That's music to my ears. It's incredible to see just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arbol.
Alright, this is chapter 14. Torment of Ego and Lion.
Torment of the Ego and Lion.
Okay, what does that mean?
Edelgard succeeds in containing Ayer's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Taurus, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the kingdom's central church's growing momentum and put an end to the war once and for all.
I've gathered you here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things.
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatea.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
So, we're finally dusting off our armor and going somewhere, huh? You must really want to end this war if you're letting the two of us loose on the kingdom.
Quite right, Captain Gerald. We will not accept anything less than the fall of the royal capital. You and your mercenaries will be marching with us. This is not a problem, I trust.
Well, let's just say I have a history with someone at the capital and leave it at that. But if the time's come for me to sort that out, then so be it. In any case, we're ready to go, right, kid?
We'll earn our keep.
Gotta say, I'm excited to be fighting with you for a change.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan mode? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their emperor's grip. While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, and ride in mass toward Arya Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Aela. The monastery is holy and precious to us. And by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good. Then I'll ready the troops. Lady Rhea, Sedith, I place all of our futures in your hands.
How many battles? A ton. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 battles. Alright. Where are we going? Are we going to the monastery again? Like... Alright, well. Battle suggestions. What we got? Anyone have a suggestion regarding the prepare for war? Limited ahead of the need for ingredients while cooking. That's pretty good. Increase your character file, ally stronghold. Don't care about that. Slightly increase the experience gained by mounted class in battle. Yeah, ingredients, not ingredients for cooking seems good. Alright, what support do we have? Okay, I think all of the support unlocked now. So one which burden, one which that. You got the okay, Ferdinand, what the heck? What the hell, man? Is your dad gonna die here? Is that why you're still locked? Is it because your dad's gonna die and like the thing only like happens after your dad dies? Is that the idea? Alright, you have one which Edelgard, which is, I think you had one which Edelgard that only unlocked now. Okay, Ferdinand has one which so everybody has one which Ferdinand. So that's 1, 2, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, there's 6 more support here. Alright, we got it. We got this. I think I'm done for now. Let me talk to Alvaro for now, and then the next time when we come back, I will... This chapter has a lot of, like, small side quests, which eat up a lot of time. And also, the last support usually takes longer. Something matter, Alvaro? You're oddly quiet. I know there's nothing to be done. I know that, and yet... As you have this nagging feeling that things cannot continue in this fashion, I wonder why that is. Alright. So we are done for today. We're at chapter 14. Which, like, hold on. I think there's a chapter 14, 15, and 16. Or, like, when you recruit ballots, and then there's a final chapter. So we're almost done. We got, like, 4 more chapters, I think. Alright, if you're watching this on Twitch, follow the channel, like the playthrough I'm doing. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you want. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. Alright, see you guys all next time. Goodbye.